I am a kindergarten teacher, and I became a foster parent because I had a student in my class who had just been placed in foster care, and I watched him grow and become more confident, and I was very impressed with how he adjusted to a new home. But I was also very concerned about the permanency of his placement, and it made me pursue getting licensed as a resource parent. And when I found out his placement was permanent, I decided there were a lot of other kids that were in the exact same situation he was, and I could help them out. So I continued to pursue being licensed and loved every minute of it.
I am a foster mom because I believe that every child deserves a home and a family and deserves to be loved, and that's why I do it, for the kids.
So my most cherished moment of being a foster parent was it's about a year, not even in my first 6 months, I became a foster parent to a teen I was his 24th placement. And when I found out that, I was like, okay, this is your last placement. This is it. We're going to make this work. And when I found out all the stuff he had been through, and the fact that he wasn't expected to graduate, we just set out with a game plan of how we were going to make this work. And we originally had planned that this was home, 18 is 18 and 19 and so forth. You're gonna, you're just going to be a part. He didn't want to be adopted, but he did like the idea of being a part of a home. Yes, so the idea of him having a forever home, that was, we were all really excited about it. But the most cherished thing was the fact that he didn't believe he could graduate. And, he had been through all of these things, but to see him walk across the stage and to really make, I guess you could say make my dream, because it wasn't his dream, because he didn't think it was going to happen. But he was so excited when he did get that opportunity to walk across the stage. We didn't do a big party because he didn't want it, but that night his county worker came, and the agency social worker was there, and my family was there, and we just made it into this big deal. And then a couple of days later, we took him out to dinner at a restaurant of our choice, because he hadn't experienced a lot of stuff, but just the fact that he made a major accomplishment for so many children, and so many foster kids don't have that opportunity to to graduate from high school, and then also enrolling in college. So we still keep in contact. He did decide after about 6 months after he became 18 that he wanted to be on his own, so we did that. But still being able to support him, although he's not under our roof, that's one of my most cherished moments, of seeing him graduate and then move on to college.
Well, I kind of have three that stayed with me. One was a few years ago. I had this girl, now she's a lady, this girl named Sarah, that she came to me, her and her sister, and they were very, very good kids. But unfortunately, things weren't doing good on when she was with her parents, and she stayed with me, and then she had to move away for personal reasons. And one Christmas she told me, I know she was doing good where she was, but one Christmas she told me that if it hadn't been for me, she wouldn't have been what she's at right now. And she's happy that she learned what she learned from me. So she's doing good. She has 2 babies now. She's a young woman, and she's as happy could be. I believe she's happy. That's one of them. The other one, it goes together, I think. I had this brother and sister. They came to me They stayed with me for a couple of months, and then they left because they wanted to be close to the biological mom. Well, they found out later on there was a bad decision for them, so he called me and he asked me to come back. Time went by because I was full. I'm always full, and time come back, and I was able to call and say, I have space now, just the guys are still interested. So they came back. I end up getting guardianship for his sister, and I have her still here with me. And he was able to go to college and get a technical career, and now he has a little baby girl, and he's married, and I believe he's doing good. And the same month that I got guardianship for this girl, a few months prior, another girl, African American girl, came to me. She had no one, and they asked me if I wanted to take guardianship. So in the same month, 2 years ago, I did guardianship for 2 girls. So now I have 4 kids instead of 2, besides the foster care that I still take care of whenever they come. So I think those are all really good, not only for them, but also for me, because I feel that I'm doing something that is helping them, but at the same time I feel good about it, because not that I'm like, oh, I'm so proud, I'm so good. No, it's like it makes you feel good helping somebody.
One of my most cherished moments with our kids is them learning something new or doing something they haven't done for the first time. It's just so cool to see them light up and get so excited about things that are so little to me, but to them it's a really cool experience.
My most cherished moment as a foster parent was after my first placement of a sibling set of 3 had reunified, and they had come to visit for the weekend, and I was taking them home and dropping them off. And their mom asked if she could talk to me for a minute, and she said that she knew her kids loved me and she wanted to make sure they knew that I would always be in their life, so she asked me if I would be their godmother. And so I am still getting to see them and be a part of their life to this day.